mom brined some chicken that needs to be broiled today, trying to decide if it should be barbecue or plain. I hope you're not talking about my wings, Spoka. Also, where the hell is my glasses? Oh, wait, there they are. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, everyone living in 2022, whoops, wrong button. Your prince is here. Okay, so Hoshiko was here at the beginning, but unfortunately she can't be here. Won't be able to. How would my mom brine your wings? They aren't physical. You are getting paranoid. I might be spoke up because you have no idea what it's like to be a wingtuber, all right? You have absolutely no idea what it's like to be a wingtuber. For being a wing VTuber, you'll end up coming across these things, you know? You try being in my shoes for once in a while and tell me, does it feel good am I not getting paranoid? Huh? and yes, they are astral based. My wings are astral based, in case you're wondering. So yeah, and like I said, Hoshiko is not going to be able to join us today because of her IRL stuff, her new job, and new nocturnal times. Not that there's anything wrong with it, of course. But I have to give her a shout out just to be on the safe side. Now, I know she has yet to do some new streams, but still. I hardly ever in my own shoes. Why would I want to put yours on? I was commenting on actual food in progress of being prepared. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. I'm glad you cleared that up. Thank you for the clarification. Actual food is being prepared. Ooh, cool. So your mother brined some chicken that needs to be broiled today, and trying to decide if it should be barbecue or plain. You go with trying to decide whether it's barbecue or plain. What do you prefer? Would you go with the plain, or would you go with the barbecue? Now, in case you're wondering, the context here is not my wings, all right? Just for the others, not you, Spoka. It's just for the others who are watching. Anyways, let's get started on today's stream, shall we? Okay, so before I got started on the Genshin stream, I'm having a bit of a difficulty whether or not I should just move on to Inazuma, to just skip directly ahead to Inazuma and nix the interlude chapter, because the interlude chapter involves around me heading into the chasm area, and the chasm area is full of high-level enemies, which I'm having difficulty of getting to. So I decided to instead just do another Genshin stream and focus on one of the characters. And if you looked at my thumbnail on Twitter, you should know who I'm talking about. That little rugrat. Who does she think she is? Anyways, sorry about that. Let's move on to the main room. Okay. Remembering what happened last time, I'm just gonna go with the audio here. And increase the music volume. If I choose voiceover language again, Paimon would just get mad at me. Alright then. Okay, let's see. Nope. Talk to Patty about conversation topics. But first. And we will watch to see if you have another bite of pie. No. No, none of that. And we've been over this, Spoka. We've been over this. When Paimon attacked me during that stream, I bit her in self-defense. I didn't bite her because she tastes good. No. I only bit her in self-defense. Don't even think of twisting my words around. So I remember it all. It was 2 streams ago, I believe. 3 streams ago, maybe. I say nothing about eating nor taste, just that a bite happened. Yeah, a bite is self-defense. Okay? A bite is self-defense. Do I really have to clarify every single time? Do I really have to clarify? Paimon, do I really have to clarify that? Never mind. Alright. Alright then, let's see what you got.
Shame I only get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate. I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Paimon wants in.
Did I ask clarification in making my statement? No, you didn't. Nope, you didn't.
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
Aether.
The strongest fighter?
That's definitely Aether.
Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch.
Pfft. Aether could do that for fun.
Then Paimon nominates you.
I nominate him too.
But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is?
Except for the fact that I'm controlling characters which are not Aether. All right, it's his squad doing the work. Our squad doing the work, not him. He's just leading.
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining.
Oh, I see what this is. Inner city gossip.
Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of 2 candidates. One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
I'm the Dark Knight Hero. I'm aware of who that is during the off stream. But anything, Paimon? Wait. More, it's politics. Politics. Gotcha. Let's see. Did anyone vote for Aether?
Ooh, Paimon votes for you.
Haha.
But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
Told you, gossip.
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure. But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
Jeez, what's eating up his butt? Not all power is strength, unfortunately. Here's where it gets political. But let's leave politics out of the stream, alright? We're here to have fun. We're not here to discuss politics. If it's fictional politics in the game, then that's a different story. But IRL politics, please leave out of this. And I'm not going to be discussing my in-lore politics as well. Even though that in-lore, I am the only monarch of the ZRF, and of course, I have to be speaking to and of course, it involves me with various conversations with various roles and such, but I don't want to get into too much details about that. We're just here to have fun and nix politics out of the stream.
What'll it be today?
Martini shaken not stir. A monarch without orange and black on the wings. Orange and black on the wings. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the barbecue sauce? Come on, man. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Charles, who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Talking about a butterfly. Ah, that monarch. Oh, yeah. That monarch, yes. A monarch without orange and black on the wings. Yeah, my wings are... Yeah, a Cronian's wings is based on a bird's wings. An angel's wings, if you like. Not butterfly wings. Butterfly wings, that would have to go with the Cronian subspecies, the Avariels, which are basically winged elves.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources.
Like an exclusive supplier of wine?
Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at.
I have no involvement in any intelligence gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight Hero. I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
I have seen a similarity between Avriel and Avariel. A similarity. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the Cronian race has a variety of subspecies. Some of which have been considered to be long lost and disappeared, and feared extinct. The Avarials are one of them. I've told you. I think I mentioned this before when I was doing my lore. When I was doing the lore requests. So like there are various subspecies of the Cronians, like and of course the Icarius, for example, are basically the underpowered Cronians, who are immortal and can fly, but they don't have any strong powers other than that. So even though they are considered to be the lower class, the regular Cronian kind don't treat them any different. In fact, even with the Cronian subspecies, the Cronians don't treat their subspecies any different, because they're ultimately all part of the same race. It's something that the human race, on the other hand, consider that to be a challenge. We, the Cronians, have accomplished this, but the humans, on the other hand, have yet to fully realize that. Anyways, moving on to the story. Rescue a city dweller from an abyss order.
There it is! The barman's top secret intelligence. Speaking of the abyss order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they?
Let's see. Okay, Jose?
Hey, amigo.
Ah, he has a Spanish accent. Cool.
Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo?
Do you know who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt, amigo?
Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red.
A girl dressed in red?
That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
Non-lore, I once rolled up a D&D Avariel that was named Spock Avariel. That I had to shorten the name off on AOL because it didn't allow usernames that long at the time. It's the origin of my internet name. Ah! Neat trivia. Cool. Spock Avariel. That explains your the origin of your profile name as we speak. So it was you have a D&D Avariel named Spock Avariel, but you shortened the name. Neat. Very neat origin of your name.
What happened?
Let's see. So, as for the origin of my name, SadhanaAZola, or the middle name is Ashlo, which is a nickname from my in-law grandfather at the time, the 6th generation of the Zola royal family. So SadhanaAZola. So it's actually the name of my IRL self here, but I'm not gonna tell you that. That is the origin. So it's more like an anagram. So it's so basically my full name is basically the anagram of my IRL name, but I'm not gonna tell you what that is. I'm leaving that IRL stuff out. Sorry, but you're not gonna. Sorry, but your prince isn't gonna share that info with you all. All your prince is doing is playing a character that he is doing. I am him and he is me. Anyways, let's move on, shall we?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life.
Destructive force?
I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
Is it a Death Stranding?
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake.
Whereas I share my offline name all the time, even my initials are visible right now. Daniel Thomas Stack. DTS. Ah, the initials. So spoke of real, DTS. Okay. No need to know of your IRL name, I'll just call you Spoka. I'll continue to call you Spoka. Sometimes anonymity on the net is a good thing.
But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
That's true.
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say treasure?
Uh-oh. Paimon is ready for another get-rich-quick scheme.
Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
No, we all heard it.
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition.
Razor-sharp intuition. I know of a woman's intuition, but the bard's razor-sharp intuition? Nah, I don't buy it.
How can you say such a thing?
So, this girl, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mondstadt. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like much to go on.
Google results could show I have not had said anonymity since about 1996.
But thanks for your intel.
We got 2 more patrons to go.
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me?
Alcohol tolerance, huh? Don't get me started on that. When you're here's a little lore tidbit about your Crown Prince here. So, during the Soul Century War, I was encouraged a lot by fellow soldiers and personnel of the Neutral Army in the Soul Galaxy to drink. Even my superior at the time, Commander Barlow, or should I say Nicola Barlow, she encouraged me to try and take a drink. I mean, at the time, I'm already of age to drink alcohol. So yeah, I was encouraged to do so. So I started out with beer, because it's basically the basic starter of alcohol drinks. And then of course I was encouraged to, and then we had a lot of these drinking parties. And I don't usually attend. I only attended a few drinking parties within the Neutral Army. I only attended a few drinking parties. I don't like to stand out too much. But then, at one drinking party, one of the soldiers, because we were Cronians, because we were identified as Cronians and we were known as such, here's the thing, because of that, one of the soldiers issued a challenge. So what he did was, he brought a big bottle of whiskey, single malt, one large single malt whiskey, a huge bottle, and the challenge was this: drink the entire bottle of whiskey. That was a dangerous challenge. Ingesting too much alcohol can do a number on the person's body, but to a Cronian, it's nothing for a Cronian. So he challenged me to try it out, and I did. I did the challenge. So what I did, I held the bottle, opened the cap, put my mouth in the nozzle, and held the bottle up high with the bottle upside down. I ingested the entire bottle of that whiskey. Ingested the entire bottle. And it was my first time doing so. And once I finished that, I could feel my stomach full. I could feel my stomach was almost about to burst. But thanks to my Cronian physiology, I was able to mitigate that without any problems. Whew. And it's true. It impressed a lot of soldiers and personnel at that party. even my superior at the time, and even my fellow Cronians. But I swore I would never do that again. And no, it's not because of a hangover, but because the next day, when I was waking up, I had this sudden urge to vomit. So I headed to the bathroom and did that. Man, I wasn't hungover, but more like that it's too much of the alcohol was enough to basically make me sick. Well, not permanently sick, you know. So I vowed to never do that again. I vowed to myself that I would never do that again. Not only for my safety, but because of the fact that even though it wasn't a bad experience for me overall, I kind of wish it was. And now that's enough of my lore info. That's enough of my lore tidbit. Let's continue.
You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is?
Yeah.
In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley. Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest too, but only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Stanley? As in like Stanley from the Stanley Parable? Oh my god! When I hear the name Stanley, all I can think about is the Stanley Parable. I don't know if I can imagine Stanley fighting and all, but with the narrator on his side, that would really make for an interesting game. Stanley Parable in Genshin Impact. The narrator would basically keep telling about how Stanley and the narrator ended up in this world. And so Stanley had to choose options and where to go from here.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari? Sounds terrifying. Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those?
I'm pretty sure Aether would run for his life. I, on the other hand...
Sensible choice. Safety first and all that.
Ignoring cooking ingredients, my alcohol ingestion total is less than 2.0 ounces. Never liked the smell, and the wine sip attempt just tasted too much like it smelled. No thanks. Everyone has their own taste. But yeah, a little bit of IRL info. I was encouraged to try alcohol thanks to my father here. So it's true. Admit it. Sometimes I know I don't like to admit it, but sometimes my father would give me sips of some alcohol drinks, some small whiskey, sometimes a little sips of beer and all, and sometimes sips of wine. I was encouraged by my parents, and now I'm already of age to try some. However, I'm not, even though I have the stomach to try to ingest alcohol, I am not a big fan of alcohol drinks overall. Not because I don't like the taste, it's just that because I'm not interested. I guess I just don't see the point of ingesting alcohol, because it's not that I hate alcohol, it's more like I just don't like to drink it all the time. So yeah, even though my preferred favorites are beer, wine and all, it's just that I'm not usually a big fan of that. I usually stick to water, soda, ginger ale, juices, and juice, like cocktail juice, like fruit juices, you know, and lemonade. So yeah. And don't worry, I understand if there are some people who don't like alcohol. That's their call to make. Okay, Bruce.
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine too?
Seriously, this guy is drunk off his ass. Do you know who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest
See, he's drunk.
fighter of them all? That would be Gene, obviously. Why? Grandmaster Gene is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword. And she could wipe out the 3 hilly tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by herself. Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence with nothing to do.
If that pickled guy fights right now, he might be the strongest smelling. Good one, Spoka. Good one.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Okay, we've got all the information we need.
Thing.
We've got all information we need. Well, not just that, but some people's choice of candidates was just plain weird.
If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is? Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing.
What makes you so sure?
Come on! Let's just go and ask already. We'll never find out if we don't.
What would you like?
A ranking table. I don't think I ever recall like a military force ever utilizing a ranking table. The only military force I can recognize is the Freelancer unit from Red vs. Blue. The Freelancer unit is basically a special unit in the Red vs. Blue series. The Freelancers are a special UNSC unit of Spartan soldiers. Well, basically soldiers in Spartan armor. Not exactly Spartans, but these soldiers have a ranking system, and basically, not many people are very happy with that. I'm talking about Carolina. Don't forget the other definition of rank. Just sniff it out. Ooh. Close call. Loading assets, I see. Whew. My assets are firmly loaded in my chair. Not that asset, okay? Not those kinds of assets. Not those kinds of assets, okay?
Oh, Master Jean! Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
How do you know I'm not sitting on my wallet? Oh, that's what you mean. Ah. Also, sitting on your wallet, wouldn't that be uncomfortable for you?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping he would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered.
Never said I'm wealthy. I wasn't saying anything about wealth. I was never saying anything about wealth.
Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile.
The wallet isn't thick. Oh, okay. Also, again with the Abyss mages, come on.
If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger.
Will do.
Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After he beats the Abyss Order, he'll climb up that ranking table faster than he climbs up all those cliffs.
She just said there is no such ranking table assessment.
Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious, but be careful out there.
Okay. Huh? Oh! Aether, you okay? Okay.
Are you alright?
AKA, you're cute. Just don't die. Me? I'm cute.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry
Cute.
for bumping into you.
Hold on. AKA, you're cute. Just don't die. Paimon? What? Are you talking to Paimon? I thought you were talking about me. Because I was about to do a TFS moment here. A Team 4-star moment. Or should I say a Team 4-star quote. I'm not just cute. I'm adorable. Alright? Anyways, you okay? I'm glad you're okay. Plus, you dropped something.
Hey, look!
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded by Whoa. Explosions can hurt people. Jane can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. KLEE be doomed. Huh. Strange poem. VTubers are inherently adorkable. Just ask Zolgrad. That is something Zolgrad would say. You're not wrong, Spoka. That is something Zolgrad would say.
There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people.
I read that.
Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules. Survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances. Otherwise, something terrible would happen.
Something terrible?
Yep. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is KLEE.
This is Zola. This is Aether. I am Zola.
And Paimon's name is... well, Paimon.
Paimon is always Paimon.
I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt.
You mean honorary knights?
Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now.
It's happy to be It's really reassuring to be recognized.
I heard it from Amber. But wait, no. There's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here.
What's wrong?
The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods. It's gone. Did you say buried treasure?
I think she needs our help.
Exactly what Paimon was thinking. Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it. Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around it. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find.
Gotcha.
Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily.
Missing so easily. Ah, yes.
Come on, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go.
The Whispering Woods. Where is the portal to Etheria? I'm sure the Great Rebellion there could use help if She-Ra can't handle it. She-Ra. She-Ra. Well, as much as this dorky heroine, as much as she's the dorky heroine with almighty great power, I doubt that she'll help us here. I mean, true, she is a valiant heroine, but there are some moments about her that make her dorky. The Whispering Woods is home to the Rebellion and Twiggets. Ah. Okay. Find the treasure trove in the Whispering Woods. Ah. Oh, dearie my. And don't forget Broom or Madame Ras. Ah. There, much better. Let's climb on up so I can glide. Whoops. Can't do doors for some reason. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can glide all the way there.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy.
Yeah.
Well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently.
Ah.
So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends.
Yep.
I never thought I'd have a new big brother to help me. I'm so happy.
Downside to growing up with He-Man and She-Ra, knowing the series a little too well. True.
Attaboy!
I know that feeling. That you get to know the series too well once you watch a lot. Once you watch a lot, you'll know the series.
Can't catch me.
Once you watch a lot of your favorite series, you'll know it a bit too well. On the downside, your prince doesn't know much about He-Man nor She-Ra, except what I've seen on the net.
Alright.
Only seen
New
all the
toys
episodes
for the
multiple times.
boys.
Ah. So yeah, I don't know much about He-Man or She-Ra, but I don't... The Prey. Seriously, there's a random event taking place. Come on, let me climb on up. It's a random event, so I have to...
Let's roll.
Woo! There we go.
Can't catch me.
Let's see, where was I? Where was I?
Alright. New toys for the boys.
Ah! That's the problem. You made it too obvious.
We're here. This is the place.
Ah, I see the problem. You made it too obvious. You should afford to be a little bit subtle.
Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried. And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Hold on. Ah!
It's an abyss mage. Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about. What's that in his hand? My treasure. What?
That's the treasure?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight.
After him!
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, so... Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
Nope. I anticipated that. Wait. Oh, no, you don't.
Can't catch me.
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys. Oh, that's
right.
Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong. Freeze!
That girl's lucky she didn't come alone. Otherwise,
Don't even think about it. King Randor and Queen Marlena really could have done better at naming. I mean, they have twins and named them Adam and Adora. Not that creative. Adam and Adora, not that creative. There is a trope in TV tropes called Bob and Aerith. So Bob is a usual name and Aerith is an unusual name. So yeah. Yep, distinction. Prince Adam and Princess Adora. Adam, He-Man, Adora, She-Ra. Yeah. Ooh. Wait, better idea.
One with my foot.
Useless.
Get out of here!
Fire.
Adventure time.
Going away.
Just get him to give it back.
Going away again.
Where'd he go? The Abyss
Great.
Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on?
Let's see. Till I find something, nothing much. Oh! Let's see.
A gateway to a domain. The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside.
Then he has no way out. You okay, kid?
KLEE, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
No! I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back.
I admire your courage.
Don't worry, KLEE is a big girl. Come on, Mr. Honorary Knight, let's go.
Okay. Okay, but if you get hurt, don't come crying to me. Recommended party level 47. My party level's okay. Okay. But yeah, one thing that comes to mind of He-Man is Skeletor. Thanks to YouTube and the internet, Skeletor is well known for his insults. True, his insults doesn't have any swearing, which is A-okay to me. Like seriously, insults with by incorporating swearing is a bit ridiculous. I mean, it's fine depending on the context and depending on the show, but overall, I don't see the point. Tavish Finnegan de Groot. All I can imagine is her being being a descendant of Team 4-Star. Yeah, all I can imagine is her being a descendant of Team 4-Star's, Woo! Big bada boom! Cool. Talk about strangely unorthodox her attacks. Ooh. Strangely having the best attacks in the game. The reboot Skeletor He-Man series made Skeletor related to Randor, one of the worst changes even beyond making a battle cat view like a kid. By reboot, I believe you were talking. By reboot, I believe you mean the TV, the 2003 TV series reboot. I mean, the 2003 TV series reboot isn't bad overall. But still, these changes are true. Maybe these changes aren't, after hearing about it, it does kind of sound ridiculous. But at least in the reboot, they made Skeletor a lot more menacing.
La la la. Woo!
The other really dumb change was making Hordak some kind of evil deity. Clumsy changes. Clumsy and unnecessary additions. Talk about clumsy and unnecessary additions.
La la la.
This, you know, the stupid villain who kidnapped She-Ra as a baby and changed parts of his body originally. Whoa. Talk about weird. Ooh. Woo. Usually into laser cannons, rockets, some kind of tech. That's right. Well, that's right. The series is noted for incorporating science and fantasy. KLEE's fighting style is really interesting. So yeah, the reboot, he's the god of evil.
La la la.
Woo!
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed. But this is as far as you will get.
You know, something tells me about the Abyss Mage's voices, especially the English voice. I can't help but imagine that the Abyss Mage's voice sounds similar to Ayeka from Tenchi Muyo OVA series. From the Tenchi Muyo series. That Abyss Mage sounds similar to Ayeka from Tenchi Muyo. The whole point to weak but dangerous enemies in the original He-Man was so kids would be like, I can kick his ass. So basically, these enemies are meant to be dangerous, but of course, He-Man is a show marketed for kids after all. True, they want to give the idea that these enemies are bad, really dangerous, but they want to make it appealing to the kids so that they will not be traumatized by it.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with everything we need. We learned that your little red friend had in her possession the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt. That treasure is now in my hands. There is nothing nothing you can do. Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, no, wait! Don't touch it!
Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
Whoa! That was unexpected.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. This is it. This time, I'm done for.
Calm down. Jeez. Explosions can hurt people, but that is the Abyss Mage.
Wait, so Klee's treasure is a bomb?
It did make short work of that Abyss Mage, but that was unexpected.
No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever.
With a lot of unpredictability around her, it does make sense why you have that mentality.
Hold on. Why has she gone and run off?
It's more has something to do with Jean rather than the survival rules. I mean, it does imply survival rules, but Jean most of all.
Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knight's headquarters and report to Jean.
Oh. Yes, my adventure rank is stuck at 35 because I have to do the Ascension. And the Ascension is way beyond my, And the Ascension is basically way beyond my, level. So I have to spend more time leveling up my, characters before we can, move on. Move to the Ascension. And even if I were to reach the adventure rank Ascension, even if I were to unlock the new world rank, I would end up with a lot more adventure rank points to advance further.
Adventure time.
Looks like we have no choice but to head back to the Knights of Favonius. And the toys were made first, so having the kids feel like they can take them out, they buy more toys just to have the fights. The toys came first. Yeah. Whew. Let's see. But still, that little Rugrat does have some morals, a code of her own, which is great. Also, the bit about KLEE being a descendant of Tavish the Groot, that's just a little reference I made. That was just a reference to, let's see. That was just a reference to, what was, Team Fortress 2. Ah! I see.
Klee? You're here too?
I turned myself in.
Huh?
My bomb. I hurt someone. I broke the rules. I'll never see the light of day again.
KLEE, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they?
Someone was injured. Hold on, there was been
Why
a
is that?
misunderstanding. The person that KLEE blew up, it was an Abyss Mage.
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up.
Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys. And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people.
Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose?
Yes.
What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Because of the most powerful treasure?
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now. They were tracking down poor KLEE because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure.
Wow, nice save.
So, does that mean?
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa!
Wow, you got very lucky.
Mr. Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too.
The Ludi have passed.
Whoopsie-doo!
Sure.
It's a happy ending.
Except...
Except what?
KLEE, where did you hide the treasure to begin with? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
Wait, that's what this is?
Wasn't. I swear I wasn't.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
KLEE?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement.
Paimon bets KLEE must get bored in there all by herself.
This is the solitary confinement area, right?
Guess who?
Knock, knock.
It's Paimon's voice I hear.
I can't exactly say busting out of this joint, but you need a bite of something? A bite.
Ooh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. KLEE needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure. The Ludi Harpastum version.
What?
When you say treasure...
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It looks so cute.
Wait a minute, so basically it's another boom.
Just
bomb.
wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeesh, if Jean was listening to this...
After making a new, aka making a new stronger bomb, yes, so... Now that I think about it, she could be a descendant of Team Fortress 2's Demo Man. Or in another way, she and Demo Man would get along really well because of their similar specialties. I wouldn't say occupation because KLEE is just a child, so specialties is a good choice. So the Demo Man and KLEE, they would make a pretty good team due to their specialties.
KLEE might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
Ever watch Megami-sama, aka My Goddess? I think she might have Skuld as a patron goddess. Oh my god, I recognize the anime, yes. My Goddess, yes. Yes, and don't get me started on Skuld, okay? Don't get me started on that little rugrat, alright? KLEE is less of a rugrat. Skuld is more of a big rugrat. I mean, seriously, like, what was she doing? Cock blocking both Keiji and Belle Dandy. Yeah. But still, I'm sure she has her own reasons. But yeah, Skuld is still a little rugrat.
Hello. May the Animo Archon protect you.
So you're on Urd's side on that relationship. Maybe so. That could be so. Okay, another story chapter. Let's see. To collect your. No, that's for the Archon quest. This one's different. So leave Liyue Harbor. When outside, Liyue is intending to set off to an adventure. Ah. Well. Looks like we got access to several. Spend one story key to unlock quests for Jean. Ooh, we could do story quests, which is good. However, the remaining story quests require increasing my adventure rank to level 40. which indeed requires... Hold on. Hangout events is another thing. So it requires doing Adventure Rank Ascension 2, an Emergency Relic mission. So this Ascension 2, this Adventure Rank mission... Okay, this Adventure Rank mission, if I recall correctly, takes place here. Let me try this again. Let's see. Whoops! Didn't mean to teleport there. I pressed the wrong button again. Anyways, I just wanted to check out this mission. I didn't mean to teleport. But at least I but at least it's a good thing, since I won't have to deal with the hard rendering assets loading. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Ascend, clear the ruins. Let me show you. It requires a recommended party level to level 60. This one is another Ascension mission. And as you can see, my current party level is lower than recommended, so I have to increase my level somehow. So yeah. Astrology and the 50-year pact. Leave Leeway Harbor. Ah. Neat. So we've got enough time to do another story quest. So yeah, I'm not doing an Archon quest yet, because there's still lots of stuff I need to do. And yes, I am on Erd's side on that relationship. True, I know that Erd can make a lot of flirtatious advances to flirtatious advances and all, but still.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss.
I still can't accept it. Whether you do accept it or not, it happens.
Well, keep your chin up.
I'm on Hill's side on it. It's fun to mess with them just to relieve boredom. Just seeing their reactions, true. Messing with them, I don't know. It seems a little bit of a dick move here, but at least it doesn't get any better or worse. Keep your chin up.
Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yeah, you're right. There must be more to this than meets the eye.
She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us.
To reach the end of the journey, so that requires exploring the entirety of Teyvat.
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Many thanks, Paimon. We're glad to have you as a guide and a good friend.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
We still need to find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Then we'll need to go and get answers from her.
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So,
Next, the answers lie at Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in.
Great, we're gonna need some paperwork.
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
I'm sure there is someone from Inazuma that we've met before.
Oh, Paimon spotted someone already! Atsuko in Leo Harbor! She's from Inazuma!
That's right, I remember that Atsuko came here looking for work. Let's see if she's still here.
Let's see what she has to say.
Agreed. Oh, I inadvertently started Chapter 2 Prologue. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, that's a different one. Are there ruins around Inazuma? It's similar to the words for mouse in Japanese. I'm not sure.
Finally.
Ah. Oh.
I almost fell asleep waiting.
Were you waiting for us? Whoa! Astrology.
As usual, my predictions are correct.
Ah,
You,
astrology.
yes, you. Come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller?
Astrology.
Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
She knows. How?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology.
Ah.
If you've no other questions, let's be off.
Let's see. For starters, who are you?
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Let me guess. Your prediction says that we would be a part of this journey too. He doesn't have a constellation popping out like most powerful locals. True.
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
Oh, I see what this is. You want to prove to yourself.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise.
Same difference.
Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless, but I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did you end up thinking of us? I know that the text choice says, how did you end up thinking of me? But seeing that I'm self-inserting myself into the Genshin story, I'm changing it to others, like us, for example. Us and we. How did you end up thinking of us?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
Denied.
Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part.
A fun song to look up from the TV opera Amal and the Night Visitors. This is my box. It seems to fit the situation. I'm not familiar with that, but it seems you are.
There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Well, I guess we'll play along.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Okay.
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Mount Tianheng. It's not too far, but I will teleport here just to be on the safe side. So yeah, we're not going to start with the Chapter 2 prologue yet. We're not going to start with that as of yet. We're going to... I will be doing that in my next Genshin stream. To Mr. Zhu. Ah, it's not too far. Cool. We made it.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring? Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
That's true.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Gotcha.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
True.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 Mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
What's with that look on your face?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 Mora just like that.
Principles are principles. Whatever happened to that?
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much Mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
But of course.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make?
Ah, yes.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Cool.
Paimon's the very best partner, right?
Indeed you are.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Location, location, location. If customers can't get to you, then no matter the quality of your wares and low prices, it might still be difficult for the potential customers to see it's worth to visit.
Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Makes sense. No matter the quality of your wares and low prices, it'll still be difficult for potential customers to see it worth the visit. That's true. The visit must be, the visit itself must be, very less cumbersome. Take the cumbersome stuff out the window, I mean. Time to splash all the local slimes looking for the ring. I was just about to get to that. And thanks to Paimon for the small stash. We got the elemental bait. Now we wait for the slimes. Ah, there you are.
Attaboy!
Oh, better idea.
Swift and merciful. Get out of here!
Woo! Oh, more slime. Cool. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come on, come on. Any more? Oh, there they are. I'll take care of the small ones. Huh.
Attaboy! Let's roll!
Woo! We found the ring.
This must be the ring.
It's Nephirite. He said jade ring, right?
It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring
Yeah,
back
I'm
to
sure.
Mr. Zhu.
Wow, too greedy. There are some downsides for Paimon here. Like, she is too... Like, Paimon is a bit on the greedy side. Like, Paimon wants the money. Is this it?
That's it. That's the one.
Ah, makes sense.
I
Okay,
thought
got
it
it.
was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
Ask Scrooge McDuck if she's greedy. Good. 250. Also, 253rd ring. Seriously, 253rd. He has lost too many.
Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms.
So does that mean 252 are still missing? Don't you mean 253, not 250? 252. Yeah, that makes sense. 252 it makes sense.
I think there might be over 500 of them.
500?
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
That was quick.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
We never said we'd really be your disciples.
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Some example.
What was that rumbling sound?
I think she's trying to set off a good example to us.
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out.
I've been
No need
there.
to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
She's a good person. Said it for you.
She's such a good person. Let's have ourselves a great meal.
Ah, yes. I remember the Wongshu Inn. Undeniably, they have a pretty good kitchen, so yeah. $252 rings are still missing. Yeah, that's a lot of rings. I mean, you don't need to get as many rings, these many rings, if you want to look for a good wife. And the fact that he says 500 of them, the 252 of the 500 are still unaccounted for. How is he going to make up for that?
Can't catch me.
Ah. Jumping down, jumping down. Hoo. He didn't lose all of them. Oh, okay. Let's take a seat.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
I'm sure Paimon's gonna have a blast.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Let's see. Let's start out with the golden shrimp balls.
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
I bet. Let's see. How about this crab roe tofu?
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
Neat. And this salted pork soup.
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup.
Ooh!
Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
Cool. And finally, the vegetarian abalone.
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Then we'll take what then we will order them.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
We have Paimon, and technically we are 3, if you counted my self-insert.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
She's about to break.
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
I'll gladly pay for that.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
The food arrives, we gorge ourselves in a feast fit for a king while...
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Yeah, she only ordered 1 fish.
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment, especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar...
Not what your gut says.
and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it.
I think she's twisting her knowledge.
But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
That's right. After all, she is treating us, so let's whip up something for you.
Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
That's right. Let's go have a talk with the innkeeper. Almost there. Almost there.
Can't catch me.
Whew. There we go. Made it. Let's talk to the innkeeper. Innkeeper, hey.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Yeah, a friend of mine would like to eat a special dish. Actually, like to eat something made by me.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen.
Gotcha.
If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Well, not exactly.
How humble of you. Actually, I have a little suggestion. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine?
Is that a challenge?
I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic.
Ooh.
It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on
the moment you mentioned crab.
Golden crab.
But I'm sure for Aether it sounds a bit complicated for him.
Golden crab.
Golden crab. Guess I'm learning it for both of your sakes too.
Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Howdy.
Recipe golden crab.
Straight on in.
We've got the recipe for golden crab. Wait. There we go. We got the golden crab recipe. Normal or delicious? Ah, yes, the golden crab. Ah, just looking at it is, oh my, very delectable. Okay. Okay, Noelle, I do have one of the golden crabs, but it wouldn't hurt to make more. Let's see. Running out of flour over here, and we need more crabs. Okay, that's enough. Don't want to run out of too much flour, you know.
Can't catch me.
Howdy.
Does the goose who laid the golden egg eat this? It could explain things. I wish it. I wish if that were the case. I wish that were the case. Really, I wish that were the case. Here you go.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
That's not what your gut says.
I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
Ever heard of Ever heard of what Sun Tzu said? You can't fight on an empty stomach. Let's see. This one is delicious variant. This one's a regular variant. There, this is a delicious variant, so we'll give you a delicious one. Come on.
This aroma is...
Your special order, Mom.
Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life.
Not bad, eh?
I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
You say that, but you're clearly enjoying this meal.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Head for the Stone Gate. Good thing I always go for the teleportation points. Teleportation waypoints. It's always a good idea to get the teleportation waypoints. The chasm has never been completely ceased to be used. Although most of the miners were indeed dispersed, a small number of authorized personnel are still working here in case of any emergencies. It's the main mine of Liyue. Made it to the Stone Gate. We made it to the Stone Gate.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Ugh, that's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Do we need to pay?
No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Beware the Stone Temple Pilots. Stone Temple Pilots? I'm not familiar with that reference.
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults?
That's her, not us.
If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose,
Don't
I'll
even
pay
think
you
about it.
20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're a real legitimate businessman, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You
Don't even think about
pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Careful, Mona.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier
Knew
that
it.
there was nothing amazing about astrologists. Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
Ooh, we're about to see some action. Picking a fight, huh? It's called Don't Trust Anyone, as they say. More bandits. Ah.
You're open. Shadows of fate, leave my space.
Yep.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
It's impressive that you saw through those bandits.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist.
Cool.
Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tevat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
We're not getting our hopes up.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
It's the bandits' fault for making such a scene, so they made the bad call. Good thing we always teleport. Good thing we always teleport. We don't need to wander, which is good. Stone Temple Pilots, which is a rock band. Ah, okay. It's a rock band. Ah. It sounds like a rock band from the 80s and 90s. We've made it to Mondstadt, and we only did it by teleporting. No problems.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
I can't tell fortunes.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you.
But you'll be breaking that rule.
My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky.
They barely got airtime before the 90s. Ah.
Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
That's all? We didn't even have a chance to look at it yet.
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go.
Indeed.
Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
KLEE?
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
KLEE? There's got to be some mistake.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
See? I said this was a mistake.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties.
Jumpy Dumpties.
So KLEE's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, KLEE's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here.
Okay.
Not
KLEE might be too young to understand the teachings. True. That's true. She is yet to master. She's not a master. Of course, she's still young. She's no prodigy.
Or this one. No, it's not this one either. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
It's a bomb again, isn't it?
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
Mental maturity varies person to person as well.
KLEE, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her.
Indeed it is.
Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
Yeah, it's definitely her. It's definitely a bomb.
Adventure time.
Of course it is. It's a boom boom boo. I wouldn't say she would be up to her good old tricks again, but no, scratch that. She is definitely bound for some good old tricks again.
Can't catch me.
It's not too far now. Let's just get going. Nope, not gonna face you guys yet. not too far now. Seriously, you got yourself in trouble again? Leave catch comments for Sonic or the Gingerbread Man.
We're
Yes.
here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
Ah, Dendro Slimes.
It can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake. Ah, Dendro Slimes.
See, what did I tell you?
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Benny. Benny, you know the deal. Huh. Dendro Slimes are weak to fire, so they're burning.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
Woo!
Found it. It's this box.
Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions.
Or the fire.
Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
Now we just need to head on back. Strolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow the rainbow. Can't stick around, we'll have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead, only one way to find out. We're almost there. If that box turns out to be... Nope, sorry Alan, not happening. There, we made it.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from KLEE's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but...
Reading her diary? Wow, that's low.
Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh?
Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
Ah.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box?
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
Oh my god, that's a facepalm moment right there.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
Seriously?
What?
So, all this time it was there?
So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble?
No.
It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
There's no point in getting mad at KLEE.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
Don't say a lie.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be...
Let me guess, embarrassing?
Yes. How can I maintain a proper astrologist's mentality if I stay with all these Philistines?
Well, Then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
Does that really count as temporary?
But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Jeez. Let's go have a talk with Catherine. For Mona boasting about her profession, she really has her way of weaving around.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
About Mona's background and her quandary.
I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person.
A magic lab?
Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
Hold on. Maybe you could use these. Aw, these plushies are so adorbs. These plushies, they're so adorbs. Maybe I could use these. You know what? These look like a good idea for a throne gift. This would be a good idea for a throne gift. Neat. Very neat. This could be a good idea for a throne gift. Assuming that Amazon can do that, of course. But this would be a good idea for a throne gift. Real good. Very neat. Nice suggestion. Many thanks. If the astrologers you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed here. I'll take her to go have a look.
All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
Okay. Check the seal, head to the magic lab. Oh, it's AliExpress. I'm not sure if I, Wait a minute. That seal before, I think I recognize
The person
that.
who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible.
Yep, it's AliExpress. I'm not sure if it can work with throne gifts, but yeah, this could be like a good idea. But yeah, this would be neat to get. Well, the Paimon, I'm definitely want to get that plushie, but I think according there's several plushies. There's Amber, there's KLEE, there's Venti. These plushies only extend to these characters thus far. And there's different sizes. There's 12 centimeters and 50 centimeters. But I would rather go with the Paimon plushie if I had the chance. But cool, that's very cool indeed.
Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology.
On to the game, though.
Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
It broke! The seal broke!
Alright, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
That's Goth.
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Well, that's the thing.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
This might be her best option.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Don't worry.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet.
No worries.
Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
As you said, this journey was all gain and no loss.
Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money?
Good question.
Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
That's right. Considering that what we have experienced so far, it may be a bit troublesome. Okay, so Mona's questline has been complete. We got KLEE's storyline that has been completed, and now Mona's. Let's see. Daily missions. What's this? Summertime Odyssey. Complete the Follow the Wind quest to unlock. Follow the Wind quest. During this time, the adventure rank to accept. Reach adventure rank 32 and complete Autumn Wind, Scarlet Leaves, and Untitled Chapter Act 1. So, then there's Follow the Wind event. It requires going through this. Anyway, since I'm about to near the end of my stream, let me show you what the commissions are.
Off we go.
So yeah, well, before we end the stream here, since we have a little bit amount of time, get her a friend named Lisa. Okay. Standing here on guard duty, day in, day out. It really doesn't give me much detail to write about. In fact, it gives me precisely 0 details to write about. What's wrong? Oh, my father. His name is Tunner. He works at the Dawn Winery. He was thrilled when I joined the Knights of Favoni. I remember this mission. On the case. What kind of trophy? Divining Scroll. I already have the Divining Scroll. And Tunner. He's at the Dawn Winery, right? So we'll just teleport to the nearest statue of 7. Get her a friend named Lisa. So Lisa would definitely help out. Given that Lisa is also into books, it would make a weird amount of sense here. Whoops. Let us move. Let's go and check on Tunner. Stamina recharged. Alright, let's go and give this to Tunner.
Off we go.
Are you Tunner? Greetings, our guest. Welcome to the Dawn Runnery. It's a letter from Guy. Yes, he got us to deliver it. He's just shaman. I've heard the folks at the winery talk about them. He's already going up against that kind of enemy at his level? He took this as a trophy. Those Hilichurl shamans might be real tough guys, but fortunately, Guy was an even tougher guy. Honestly, he threw them around like ragdoll. Paimon would be like, forget it, I can't do that. Well, my youngin's becoming more of a knight by the day. If he keeps this up, he might just make it big time. If you could please wait here for a moment, put your feet up while I get you a bite to eat. No need. Oh, you have other business to attend to. I hope it didn't put you out too much to come all this way just for an old man like me. Please take these for your journey, and you can keep the trophy too. An old man like me doesn't have any use for it. Finally, the family's fortunes are taking a turn for the better. Well, he bought it. A delicious pile 'em up. Ooh, looking at that. Anyways, taking a look at the food. Delicious universal peace. Colorful staple food. The sweet and sour preserved fruit is bound to enrich the mouthful of the rice as the invisible threads. Even after you swallow, the faint... Wow, delicious. Potato shrimp platter. Whoa, that's lovely. Delicious flaming red bolognese. Oh, I'm in love with spaghetti. Mysterious bolognese. That's zangy. Delicious crystal shrimp. Chicken mushroom skewer. Delicious radish veggie soup. Grilled tiger fish. Tea break pancake. Fried egg. Delicious steak. Suspicious grilled fish. Stir fry filet. Delicious variant. Zhang Yuan chop suey. A buoyant breeze. Woo! Northern smoked chicken. Delicious cream stew. Spicy stew. Jade parcels. Salty matsutake. And delicious pile 'em up. Delicious. Kinsei stir fry. Fried radish balls. The only truth. Wow. Golden crab. Prize catch and fisherman's toast.
Good things come.
And you redeemed hydrate. Let me get my water bottle. Water. Much better. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, Spoka. Many thanks for the hydrate redeem. And with that, I think we can call it a day for today's stream. I wish I would love to continue more, but I think I'll save that for later. But yeah, as you can see, this stream was meant to be about KLEE. So yeah, we've met up with KLEE, and we also did a side quest in which KLEE was minorly involved, so that's good. But as for Mona, I'm not so I'm sure we may end up crossing paths again. I think this is something that she herself would say, that we will end up crossing paths again. But seeing as someone who is a believer of God and not a astrology believer, well, not that there's anything wrong with it, but still, anyways, now that the time is come, I think we can call it a day for today's stream. We'll call it a day for today's stream here. So yeah, like I said, we can call it a day for today's stream here. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more streams. Until then, your Prince bids you all adieu, and I will see you all next time. Also, one more thing, just a bit of a reminder. This coming Saturday, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you so much for the flat wings redeem. Anyways, like I said, just a little special announcement. This coming Saturday, your Prince will be taking part in the Fall Guys collab by SadhanaAZola's Fall Guys collab. So this Saturday, your Prince will be taking part in the collab, in SadhanaAZola's Fall Guys collab. It will be a massive event. So I've been in collabs before, but in this case, in SadhanaAZola's collab, this one's going to be a bit on a massive scale. So yeah, I'm going to be a part of 40 participants, Tina included. So yeah, that's just a bit of special announcements for this coming Saturday. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing a stream, but on my part. So anyways, like I said, your Prince bids you all adieu, and I will see you all next time.